My name's Claire. Welcome, welcome. If you're used to seeing my face, hi again. And if you're not, I am a shamanic practitioner, Reiki master and spiritual coach. And I'm doing lots of things at the minute. Mainly my own epic healing journey not because I'm more important than anyone else, but because, I've got to come first when it's healing and self-development. And the more I grow and progress, the more I can help somebody else do it through their healing, through their turmoil. So, plus there's nothing wrong with being a bit selfish and putting you first. It's, I don't know why that's programmed. Everyone's got that programming from school or whatever it is. But to be nice to other people first and give. It was one of the main things that was why, in my opinion, why women after birth get underactive thyroids, such as myself, which is what I had, because all we're doing is giving. And it's new baby and you're doing this, that and the other because you care so much for this little bundle of joy that you're doing all that you can. I was still working my job. I took 3 days off to give birth, 3 days off without sending an email to actually give birth. Then I ended up bleeding for, I think, near on 2 weeks. Anyway, loads of other stuff in the mix there. But long story short, I was still working. I was still cleaning the house. I was still doing all the cooking. I was still feeding the baby and then trying to get sleep here, there and everywhere. So I think women just motor on and just go, we get that energy and that drive from, I've got to look after my nest. I've got to provide for baby. And maybe men get it with the financial side. I've got to provide. That's a driving force. But now women have taken that on as well. My 3 days off without sending an email, keep my self-employed job was, I've got to provide. I've got to provide money, then I've got to provide the food, then I've got to provide the breast milk, then I've got to provide the cleaning. And rarely, there was never a day where I put on any makeup. I don't wash. I don't wash normally anyway. If anyone knows me for any amount of time, they're like, yeah, Claire doesn't really shower or bath or wash her hair. It's like a once a week type thing, and I'm not too bothered. I was like, well, only smelly people wash because then they have to wash. Everyone's like, ew, aren't you smelly? No. Maybe I'm just not bothered. But that's by the by. Even if I washed like once a week before, I think it was like, then it went monthly. I think it was like, look, seriously, you need to wash now. But I was like, I never soaked in the bath for myself, had a shower for myself. I was like, well, there's too much to do. Taking 10, 15 minutes in the shower is too much. And it's, I don't know. And you feel like you're doing the quote unquote right thing. I'm doing this for everyone else. It's okay. I've got the energy. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Instead of going, hold on a minute. What do I need? What do I want? What's going to fill my cup so that I am in the best mood and the best space to be the best me for my daughter, for my family? And it's switching it around and going, yeah, I can be selfish because that's going to make me a better mum. Rather than work until literally you explode or end up in hospital, get an autoimmune disease, whatever the case may be. I think generally your body reacts trying to tell you, beep, 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 beep. There's something wrong here. Not wrong, but this isn't serving you. This isn't the right pattern for you. Hence underactive thyroid, which is what happened to me. And yeah, and then the next time I did it, I had underactive thyroid. Anyway, I won't make this story any longer. Just about look after yourself this Christmas. Buy yourself a present this Christmas. Give yourself a kiss and a hug and a pat on the back. And yeah, so lots of love to you. All the men of the world that work so hard, all the women of the world that work so hard. Just some appreciation for you, and reminding you to appreciate yourself this Christmas. Because we're a lot healthier and happier when we do, and it's definitely something that I forgot about. And try to remember, because I can easily flick back into that pattern, I tell ye. It's far too easy. So it's a constant reminder to me. Oh, I got quite emotional. So much love.